Hello dear students, good morning. How are you all? Today in this video we are going to learn standard 7 social science chapter number 2 motion of the earth. Okay, and in that second video we are going to learn about the seasons and all that thing. I hope that you have already seen video number 1, and if it is remain then go search and see the video. That's why the previous topics are clear to you. Now in the previous video we have already discussed about rotation and revolution, that is the two motions of the earth. Now I already told to you that the distance between earth and sun is not remain same all the time, and that's why we can see the varying length of days and night. Varying matlab different lengths of day and night. So let us start the new topic, that is varying lengths of days and night. The rays of the sun fall vertically on the Tropic of Cancer on 21st June and on the Tropic of Capricorn on 22nd of December. Now it is very much clear to you. Suppose this is our earth, it is our equator, and we can say here that Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Now on the 21st of June the sun rays directly फॉल्स वर्टिकली. जो सन के रेज है वो कैंसर के ऊपर, मतलब ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर के ऊपर 21 जून को क्या करेंगे, वर्टिकली जो है वो फॉल करेंगे. एंड एट द सेम टाइम 22 ऑफ डिसम्बर जो ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैप्रिकॉर्न है वहाँ पे वर्टिकली क्या करेंगे, फॉलो करेंगे. Wherever the rays fall vertically, days are longer, and whenever they are slanting, the days are shorter. It is also very important when the rays are falling vertically on a particular area, so the days are longer, and when it is slanting, okay, so they are means the days are shorter. The two Capricorns are in opposite hemisphere, you know very well, okay. Because of the equator, two parts are there or two hemisphere are there. This one is north hemisphere and south hemisphere, so both are in opposite form. North and south hemisphere both are in opposite directions. You have here the picture, okay, that is very important. Varying length and of days and night, that will also there in the diagram, okay, in exam, so prepared it very well. Now this is our sun, it is our sun, and we can say globe or earth. So here 0 degree, that is our equator. Now you have to remember that thing very well. 23.5 degree north, that is Tropic of Cancer, this one, and 66.5 degree, that is North Pole, and here 90, that is our North Pole. Downside the same thing is that 23.5 degree south, that is Tropic of Capricorn, and 66.5 degree, that is South Pole, and here also 19 degree South Pole. So both the poles are there. This one is our North Pole and South Pole, or you can consider them as a North Hemisphere and South Hemisphere. Now जो अलग अलग रेज है वो कैसे फॉलो होते हैं वो हमें एक दिया है, ओके. ये जो नॉर्थ पोल की जो लाइन है, that is there, and South Pole, so the line, with the help of that we can divide it into two hemisphere. So you have to remember this thing. Equator upper side matlab north portion, so Tropic of Cancer, and south, so Tropic of Capricorn. Now it is very important, and definitely it will be there in a long question form in your exam. So why are the days and night longer and shorter? What is the reason behind it that some days are longer and some are shorter? So the earth revolves around the sun, keeping it exist at 66.5 degree Celsius. The northern and southern hemisphere come opposite to the sun alternately. You know very well that we had already discussed in the previous video, okay. So the northern and southern hemisphere both comes opposite, or we can say opposite alternatively. So sometimes what happen, north come forward, matlab upper side, then south come down side. So sometimes south come upper side and then north comes down side. The hemisphere which is tilted towards, tilt होना मतलब थोड़े झुके हुए होना, the sun gets the sunlight of longer time. जो पोर्शन ज़्यादा झुका हुआ होगा वहाँ पे सनलाइट लॉन्ग टाइम रहेगी. सो द डेज आर लॉन्गर एंड द नाइट्स आर शॉर्टर. नाउ यू नो वेरी वेल कि सनलाइट ज़्यादा रहेगी तो डेज का पोर्शन है वो लॉन्ग हो गया, तो नाइट का पोर्शन है वो क्या हो गया, शॉर्ट हो गया. In the figure that comes in the next slide, the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. The straight sun rays fall vertically on the Tropic of Cancer. So the days are longer there and the nights are shorter over the Tropic of Capricorn. Capricorn का जो पार्ट है, let's see first. So वहाँ पे क्या होगा कि जो कैप्रिकॉन का पोर्शन होगा वहाँ पे थोड़े झुकी हुई होगी, तो वहाँ पे सन की लाइट ज़्यादा रहेगी. And if the sunlights remain longer, so definitely the days are longer and जो नाइट हो जाएगी वो क्या हो जाएगी, शॉर्ट हो जाएगी. Thus the days and nights are longer and shorter because of the earth revolves around the sun, keeping it axis inclined in the same direction. मतलब थोड़ी झुकी हुई रहेगी, इसकी वजह से क्या होगा, the days and nights are longer and shorter. Now again very important topic, seasons. So how the seasons change and why the seasons change. So let's see. The earth rotates on its axis in the same direction while revolving around the sun on its orbit. Due to this, the north pole faces the sunlight at regular intervals. What happened that when the earth revolves on its own axis, मतलब अपनी प्लेस पे तो घूमती ही है, साथ में ये सन को भी क्या करेगी, रिवॉल्यूशन उसके करेगी, तो क्या होगा, ऑन इट्स ऑर्बिट. ड्यू टू दिस द नॉर्थ पोल फेसेस द सनलाइट at regular interval. So this is north pole and this is south pole. So this north pole getting the sunlight at the regular intervals. मतलब थोड़े थोड़े टाइम के बाद ये जो नॉर्थ पोल है वहाँ पे सनलाइट है वो ज़्यादा आती जाती रहेगी. The rays of the sun fall vertically either on the north or south of the equator. This causes variation in the length of days and night. And what happened? The rays of the sun, मतलब these one. So what happened? Either on the north or south of the equator. So this one is our this one is our equator. So this one is north and this one is south. So what happened? This causes variation of length of days and night that we had already discussed कि जो हेमिस्फीयर में ज़्यादा सनलाइट मिलेगी वहाँ पे डेज टाइम ज़्यादा हो जाएगा, तो वहाँ पे नाइट क्या हो जाएगी, शॉर्ट हो जाएगी. Those part of the earth which receive more sunlight experience summer, while those that receive less sunlight experiences winter. Same, जहाँ पे सनलाइट ज़्यादा रहेगी वो डेज एंड कम मिलेगी तो ऑटोमेटिकली नाइट बिकेम शॉर्ट. सो हियर ऑल्सो दैट द पार्ट विच रिसीव्स मोर सनलाइट, ज़्यादा सनलाइट मिलेगी तो दैट एक्सपीरियंस समर, मतलब वहाँ पे समर सीजन फील होगी. एंड द पार्ट विच रिसीव्स लेस सनलाइट, मतलब कम सनलाइट मिलेगी, दैट एक्सपीरियंसेस विंटर. सो फॉर दैट वी हैव द विंटर सीजन. मीन्स सनलाइट, if the part receives more sunlight then we have summer season, and if the part receives less sunlight so we have which season, winter season. It will there in the blank, okay, that the part which get more sunlight that faces which season, so summer, and less sunlight then we have the winter season. In the northern hemisphere, the northern hemisphere experiences summer in the period between 21st March to 21st September, while it is winter in the southern hemisphere during that period. Again, it's very important. This one is our earth, okay, this part is equator, this one is north hemisphere and south hemisphere. So during which period? So 21st March to 21st September. So that is winter here in south hemisphere. So this season here we have the winter. So definitely both are in a opposite form. So here during that period in north hemisphere we have the summer season, right? The changes of season is phenomenon that directly affects the human life. मतलब very important, and it is directly affected on human life. Be clear in your mind, when in northern hemisphere it's summer, so in southern hemisphere we have winter. Why? Because they both are in opposite direction. And in northern hemisphere we have winter, so definitely in the southern hemisphere we have summer. Both are opposite to each other. Here in north hemisphere summer is there, so in south hemisphere winter is there, and if winter is there in northern hemisphere, so we have here summer in the southern hemisphere, because both are situated in the opposite side. Now it is very important diagram, revolution of the earth that causes seasons. Right, now see, here we have sun, so that is also very important, equal day and equal night. So in a March and here in a September we have the equal day and night. Then after here you can see the places. Okay, ये जो lines है वो धीरे धीरे change होगी according to the month. So from January, February, March, April, May, June. So 21st June, that is the longest day. Why? What is the reason? Because that part getting maximum sunlight. So we have 21st June as the longest day. Then July, August, September, October, November, and 22nd December, that is the shortest day. What is the reason? And you know very well that in a December we have the winter season. So on 21st December we have the shortest day, because that part getting less sunlight. So from here two questions are there, and that is very important, that throughout the year which is the longest day. So the answer is 21st June. And which one is the shortest day? So your answer is 22nd December. Don't get confused in it. 21st June, that is the longest day of the year, and 22nd December, that is the shortest day of the year. Okay, now see, sun at midnight, that is also very important. So in the European nation of Norway, the sun does not set from the mid-May to the end of July. That is a shocking news for you. What is written here? The sun does not set. You know very well, and we believe that daily the sun set and sunrise hota hai. But here in the European country, in which nation? So Norway. Okay, the sun does not set, मतलब sunset नहीं होता है. Between which period? So mid May, मतलब middle of the May to end of the July. जुलाई एंडिंग तक वहाँ पे सन जो है वो सेट नहीं होता है. दिस मीन्स दैट सनराइज एंड सनसेट आर simultaneous. So the sun is seen even at midnight, and because the sun does not set, so we can see the sun even night also, and that's why this Norway is considered as a midnight sun nation. वहाँ पे रात को भी midnight मतलब at 12 o'clock also you can able to see the sun. Okay, that's why at Norway is considered as the country or nation of the midnight sun. Now here in this slide you have the photograph of sunlight or sun at midnight in Norway. So this photo is taken during the different time, okay, of Norway, and the sun at midnight. At midnight also you can able to see the sun. See, from these previous are of days, photographs of days, and here you can see the photograph during the night. So you can see here, see, I am putting the red circle for you, so that is easy for you to understand. You can see during the midnight also the sun, we can see the sun. Okay, so Norway is considered as the country in which we can see the sun during the night also. I hope it is clear to you. Still you have any doubt, so you can write it comment box, and if you like the video then like it, share with the other friends, and thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day.